Alright, we are going to do some gameplay with all three demons. And I figure it would be appropriate to start with Warlord. As you can see, we are on the new map. Well, like a week or two old now, but new map. And it's pretty good for finding people. It's not huge like that one map, so finding people is usually in a matter of like a minute. So I like to always check the castle first. They're not over here. I had a game. I might upload it later, but I had a game with a necromancer, and I found the first map piece in like this area, and just trapped the shit out of it and put a flute there. And long story short, two people DC'd like shortly after they tried to get the map piece. So, castle is insane with necro. It's like castle's kind of like a greed thing. Like there's a lot of loot for the survivors, but if they get trapped up in there and get lost, the demon is sure to fuck them up. Anyways, I'm playing Warlord now. I have a build with her where it's focused on basics and boss, because her elites are kind of underwhelming. I mean, they do some stuff. They're not the worst, but they're not. But compared to the basics and compared to the Henrietta herself, they underperform in comparison. So I ignore the elites for the build. I just stack up the basics, especially with their puke, and with boss, make her more of a tank. So I found Arthur there, but I found the three of them up here, and I actually want to go for them. Hopefully, the idea here is they're trapped on that tower. I want to trap the shit out of it and start attacking them. So, as you can see there, I upgraded the traps before I set that. I believe if you set a trap and then you upgrade your traps, you're still gonna have like a level 1 trap there, not a level 2 if you upgraded it to level 2. So, something to note. Good dodge. So you should know the plan by now. Tale as old as time. Beat up the supports. Put a bad influence on her. Try to dodge the warrior, because if I stick around and try to one-on-one the warrior, he's gonna fuck me up. That's what they're made for. So I'm trying to avoid that shit, and got it down, which is really good for points. And you can see it all the time. Somebody goes down, the demon dashes through if you're trying to pick it up, but you see it all the time because it works, damn it. That didn't work, though. There's Arthur, thinking that he's a warrior. Lately, when I've been playing Arthur, I actually, I'll do the power and everything, and I might go in for swings, but I actually try to do more range focus because, you know, he's a leader. He's gonna get beat up pretty quickly. So I let the warriors go in with my buff, with my aura, but I'll just like shoot them, because leaders are the second best shots other than hunter. They'll do the damage that the weapon promises. Support and warriors do a little bit underperforming with the shot. Hunters, as you know, they're really powerful with weapons, but leaders, they're the second best option when it comes to range. So with Arthur, I kind of try to focus on that, and it seems to work pretty well. I have no idea where they're going, but I'm just going to trap the shit out of it. Nothing wrong with building some fear. So when playing Warlord, the idea is just basically muscle them. It's not a huge strategy, just basically go up and beat the fuck out of, pick a target and beat them up. I know I said Warlord is the best in another video, but you can feel our weaknesses at times. Especially with hunters, just because Her guys are maybe they're slower than puppeteers. Puppeteer's really good against Hunter, but Warlord not so much. I can't believe that missed. Um, so yeah, sometimes I'll pop into Henrietta and there's like two hunters and they'll just blow me away in like 5 seconds. It's harsh sometimes. Jesus Christ, that was fast. Who's this lone wolf? Arthur is there he goes. Just try to keep harassing them. Try to break down that car. Apparently, a really popular meta, you could say, play by demons is possessing every car and just flipping them. Can't say I've tried it yet, but pretty interesting idea. God, I hate how it just sucks all your energy fucking with their cars. Hey, he got that. It's too late. I don't think that got anything. But I'm in a good position here. They don't have the map pieces, so this is kind of the part of the game where your traps are really effective. Because once they start collecting pieces, or once they start collecting the dagger and the page, maps are pretty fucking useless at that point. They're not really going to get fear. They're pretty good at managing their fear because they all stick around each other at that point. It's this point when they're all wandering off and doing their own thing that you want to try to instill that fear in them and work with them. That's why Puppeteer feels so weak sometimes. His basics and elites are underwhelming in my opinion. His elites are okay, but once you get to a certain point in this game after the map collection, possessions are a bitch to try to get. Alright, getting out of here. I don't know if you knew this either, but if you don't like the demon bitching in your ear, and I know it can get old, there's actually a way you can turn it off. So you don't have to hear the demon nagging you about every little thing that they do. Just popping on Cheryl, I guess. I don't know what my aim is right here. Fuck, they dismembered my axe arm. Oh yeah, so we're dealing with 4 different classes here. We have a Cheryl, we have Warrior Ash, Leader Arthur, and Hunter Ash. Pretty solid team. Although, I don't feel like Ash is the best at anything he is in. Support Ash is like the worst one. Hunter Ash is okay, but like Ed and what's her name? What is her name? God, Kelly. Yeah, Ed and Kelly do a lot more than him. Warrior Ash, I mean Henry. Warrior Ash is like average. And Leader Ash is, well, I don't know. I'm still trying to get a feel for Leader Ash. But I mean, look at Arthur and Annie, especially Annie. They do so much more damage. So, despite Ash being the protagonist in his own game, the other guys seem to do a lot better. This is interesting. They left Arthur behind. Arthur is lone wolf in it. And this is kind of the point where I realized that, and I'm like, you know what? Instead of going for those 3, why don't I go for this guy who's all on his lonesome? See if I can capitalize. And he's in a car on the flat part of the map. He keeps getting out. Oh, his car broke. That's what happened. Looks like it broke anyway. Yeah, you don't want to hit a possessed unit with your car. It just broke it. Now it's just me and Lord Arthur. And yeah, as you can see, he's not bad at dealing damage. But by himself, he is going to fall quickly. He should know this, too, and start booking it to a car. I'll stop repeating myself when people stop doing it. But for fuck's sake, Arthur is not a warrior. He does not have the same capability of Lone Wolf in it. So, I figure this is a good time for Warlord. I'm just gonna down this little bitch. Yeah, come to mommy. Ooh, he doesn't know the map that well. And he's down. And lucky for me, they're actually right by here, so I don't have to like just waste Henrietta. I can start dealing damage on this guy's. Good time to start knocking the warriors down a peg. Oh, there goes the Shemps. Actually, I think that was his power. That wasn't a Shemps, my bad. So while I'm beating on these two, I'm keeping a close eye on Arthur. I want him to die. Make this as easy as possible for me. There he goes. My little dash isn't ready just yet. There we go. Look at them. They can't help. They can't resist. They gotta loot. They come to the castle and they got somebody on the second floor. Like, this is such a double-edged sword. I wouldn't even... If I'm a survivor, I'm like leading a team, I would tell them don't even deal with the castle once the demon has found you. There's just death here. That was a bad swing. Get away from me, whoever that is. Yeah. She's getting low on health, and she used the Shemps. Well, that's the name of the game, right? You want to whittle down those resources. They're fucking me up. Leader Arthur used his power, getting shot by Hunter Ash and beat up by Warrior Ash. When they have that really good synergy, there's like fuck all you can do as Demon. After some thinking, I think this game is more survivor-sided when they're like communicating. Because as a Demon, all you can do is find them like making a mistake and capitalize on it, but if they're making no mistakes, man, good luck doing anything. I feel like Demon's powerless sometimes in that regard. So it looks like he's just standing there, but he is also hitting the demon. I don't know what this guy's doing. Well, well, well. If it isn't the lone wolf again. I love it when you lone wolf it. That's... Get some puke on him. Now, going for heavy. Heavy. Wow, that fucked up. Heavy. 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 Oh no. He's starting to dodge now, but yeah, this guy is... I'm sure his team is just like sighing, looking at him on his own and getting whittled down. But yeah, look at that. I had like a fraction of my health left, like 30%. He can't do much with that. Beautiful. Not only did he go down, he went down in a trap. Couldn't have timed it any better. But it's not going to matter if I don't fuck with them here. Get my boss up a little bit. Thank God it's close at least. Try to max out boss. Fucking blunderbuss. Spear's doing some good damage, actually. It's kind of like the knife. It's not very powerful, but man, it sure is fast. Almost got the hunter down. That's not bad. Let's see here. Put a trap down. Something that's pretty good for when they're capturing points is before you throw your boss out there and they're all comfortable, throw some traps around because you can push them into those traps and it'll fuck them up even more. And I got her out of the circle, which is actually good. It'll slow down the time for free. Looking back, I probably should have made sure she didn't get picked up, but any chance to fuck up the hunter, I will, because the hunter is gonna... If I'm like hanging out with Warrior Ash over there, the hunter is just gonna fuck me up, so I want to try to avoid all that. Yeah, Henrietta will lose to range pretty quickly. Set another trap for Jesus. Nice, got one with an axe. Well, just the two of them, they're able to carry this, as we're seeing here. Warriors and hunters, man, they're the most powerful. Neither of them are very appealing to target as demon. And just like that, Arthur and Sharebear are back. Might as well max out my dudes. Alright, strategy here, just move their cars away because I fully intend on fucking them with them while they're still here. I almost have my boss back too, so I think I'm gonna use her. Get me some points. Here we go. Bad time for a jest. I mean, as Survivor, you kind of want to listen for bosses because they usually talk shit when they get spawned. This Arthur is definitely the weak link in their team, and I'm gonna work with that. I can't use this Henrietta forever. As you can see on the bottom, her points go down, so I think the play for them is definitely not hitting me with their car, but it would be like just driving off, really. Hell, they captured the last point without Arthur. Do they really need him? Do they really need to risk dealing with me? I don't think so. Hunter Ash is fucking me up. Alright, change targets, go to Cheryl. so they can't follow me as effectively, and too late. But I do have the fear up. I'm gonna see what this guy. Oh, he was smart. Smart hunter. He dropped his weapon. She didn't drop her weapon though. And hey, it's my favorite range weapon, the Magnum. But I don't really have enough points to do much here. I'd like to get that. Got him to use his power at least. Arthur is back, and they're probably talking shit to him right now. Get a little tree hit in, get that fear up. Fucking Arthur, man. They're just holding the horn down. Like, Arthur, get your ass in here. So, doing pretty well there. They're wasted a lot of their time with that boss being there. That's ideally the time you actually want to fuck with them. Because when you fuck with them, when they're trying to capture a point, they're all going to be sticking together, they're all going to be working together. But if you throw a boss down in weird moments like this, when they're trying to get their bearings together, that's usually when they're the most effective. They must not be taking me very seriously. They're scouting for stuff. Let's punish him. Not going to waste an opportunity to use this trap. Alright, so I want to drive the car into the trap, but Hunter Ash is in the way. There we go. Oh, there we don't go, because I need these stupid orbs. Damn, he was just out of there. Well. Ooh, does he have his gun on him? Please keep your gun on you. I missed my chance there. His fear went down. I don't know what caused it to go down. I guess being close to his guys. Alright, well, they're not at the point yet, and I got my boss back. Time to keep using it. Fuck him up. Alright, so using the fart gas again because, of course, the warrior and probably Arthur are going to be on my ass. Well, the warrior anyway. So the gas is good for at least slowing them down. Actually doing some good damage to Warrior Ash. Now there goes another amulet. And a Shemps. Well, there goes his resources at least. Got Arthur down again. He dropped his chainsaw. Which is probably not the best idea because fists are quick at least. So, I mean, as Demon, I could just dash that. Ooh, Hunter, I got your gun. I got your gun, buddy. God, shotguns suck, though. You get 2 shots, and then it's pretty much impossible to reload if they're on you. He's got pretty good weapons for a support. And they're bringing back Arthur for what's probably the 3rd time now, maybe? I don't even know if that got anyone. But yeah, like any of these games, 1v4, try to find the weak link and exploit it. As much as I want to target Cheryl, Arthur is definitely the easier choice. Put out really bad influence before they can even start the damn thing. Because look at the time. It's going to the red now. They really need to hurry up. I don't know if they're aware of that. I'm well aware of that, and I want to delay this as much as possible for them. Those fence are actually good for demon and bad for survivor, because the survivor has to do a vault animation, which kind of slows them down, while the demon can just break through it. Alright, so possess this guy and just get off point. And now they gotta restart it. Don't mind me just dropping in. God, the stamina of these guys is incredible. So the Cheryl's dead. That's going to be very useful. Hopefully I can take these guys down too now without having to worry about her healing them. Arthur is just going to go save her. So at this point, I might as well just start harassing these fellas. And the only reason I'm really on these two is because resource management. This is what, my fourth boss now? Where'd your amulets go, buddy? Dude, you do not want to get your hunter possessed. Now that they're busy dealing with my minions. Oh my god, beautiful. Beautiful. Still got Share Bear, there she is. And that is why you don't want your hunters to be full of fear. Just took them all down with a shotgun. Figure I'll put him back here. If he tries to go the same route I took him, he'll run into a healthy dose of traps. Notice the bleed out too. Warrior Ash is still bleeding out. That's because he didn't go down as much. Cheryl and Arthur went down a lot more. So when they go down, it's a lot faster. Just kill his ammo now. So he's pretty much, all he can really do is dodge. His melee is shit. I think he's given up. I will accommodate him. So yeah, there's a Warlord game for you. Really that possessing the hunter is kind of what clutched it at the end. But yeah, just keeping the pressure on and keep beating on them. Her basics and her boss are very good, and her elites are kind of crappy. That Arthur, though, man, he was a blessing for me, but I'm sure he was a curse for them. Damn, look at the damage Hunter Ash did. I'm telling you, he fucks up my boss. All right, on to the next game. All right, now for the demon with the highest highs and the lowest lows. Look at that. Look at the dagger in the page. That's bullshit. They're like right on top of each other. I gotta get these fuckers quick, because if they capture even one of those, that's probably gonna be game over. Already that's fun. Who are we dealing with? We got two hunters. We got Annie, who's good with hunters, and Pablo, who can be very sneaky. This time I'm not going for the castle because at least it makes sense in my head. They're usually probably pretty far away from where you spawn as the demon and where the dagger and page are. I'm going to guess they're down here. Since this map isn't very circular, the palace ruins are kind of a pain in the ass to scout as demon. You can't just look at Vasquez Cemetery and be like, all right, I'm done here. Nah. You gotta check that little corner because they might be in the corner. So puppeteer, so instead of basics for Warlord, his elites are good. Well, they're better than the basics, anyways. The basics are better as NPCs. Playing as Survivor, they're fast and annoying. They get like a couple hits on you, and they can be hard to shoot because they move very erratic compared to the Warlord and Necro guys. These guys are just like cokeheads, pretty much, running at you like, you know. So for the Necro, I actually prefer to use the elites and also the boss. Elagos can kick a lot of ass. I actually kind of lucked out here too because we have 2 hunters and the leader that's good with hunters, so there's going to be a lot of range going on. But that's not very good against puppeteer. The elites can soak up bullets like nothing, and Elagos himself, if you move around, it's going to be hard for them to get a shot on you. Definitely want to use mini ashes. You always want to use mini ashes, actually. The hand does a little bit more damage and fear, but the mini ashes will steal their resources, and that is key. So even if you don't have ammunition, let's say you're playing warrior and you just don't care about a gun, even then they'll still take like other shit from you. So my experience playing a survivor without a gun, running into those, I think they started taking matchsticks. I don't know if they take amulets and then shemps, but if they do, that would be amazing. I can't seem to find these guys anywhere. Getting a little worried. There's the dark ones right next to the fucking pages. Jesus Christ. I don't like to complain too much about this game because there's a lot of good things in it. But I wish they would fix the spawns there, at least space them out more, because as demon, it's bullshit. I mean, as survivor, what can they do? They can split up. They can split up and take both points, and if I attack one, then like a couple guys from the other point will just go and like back them up. Like there's nothing you can do at that point. It's ridiculous. All right, well, here's a Hunter Ash. Another way that the puppeteer actually kind of beats out on hunters is fear. Because if you get a hunter scared, that can be game over for the rest of their team. Get over here, you nerd. Got Ed down. That's huge. That is huge. I wasn't expecting him to get him down so easily. Alright, I think I used the power, the very finicky power, that if you aim it wrong, it'll go away. That's another thing I hope they address. Oh, it looks like the cavalry's coming. Possession up. Name of the game with puppeteer, like with the warlord, yeah, you just kind of want to wail on them and beat on them. With puppeteer, I like to upgrade traps and possession and get that fear really nice and juicy. Well, Pablo's maxed out on fear, but Pablo is also support, and he's not going to do very much damage, so still, it's nice to see what they're carrying. Another thing that's different about puppeteer is infernal energy. So when you're let's see what he has. Ooh, a pistol. I probably shouldn't have spawned next to these guys. Back to infernal energy though. You upgrade it like level 1 through 3 or maybe 4. I think it's 4 actually. 1 through 4, it just upgrades your capacity so you can hold more orbs. So as you can see now, I have it at 260. 250 is the default, so it's up 1. You get it to like 4 and it's like 280, so you can carry more of it. It's not really useful. And then when you get it to 5, that's when you start passively generating orbs at 1.5. The reason I point this out is it's actually different on the other two guys, the Necro and Warlord, because if you put your Infernal to 3 on those ones, that's when they start regenerating orbs passively. Not for Puppeteer, which is, I don't know why they did that exactly. It makes resource management a bit trickier with him. So another fun thing to do with elites that I've kind of been playing more around with is I'll try to spawn them sometimes out of their way where they can't really see, and then split them up so hopefully they can start doing more like passive thunder damage, you know? That was stupid, Pablo. You don't want to hit me with your car. Nice hit. Annie is nice and spooked. Who are we missing? We're missing Hunter Ash. Gosh, she got this crappy ass blunderbuss. So don't rely on Annie then to take out the team. Ooh, that was nice. What do you have, Ed? Oh, really? Oh, yes! Oh my god, that was a great find. Legendary fucking hunting rifle. Look at Annie, she went down so fast. Well, not down, but her resources went down so fast. Well, I can see Hunter Ash driving over there. Okay, so yeah, I got Infernal Energy to slowly regen. Because I want to get them before they're able to capture that point. You know, I remind you, those 2 points are ridiculously close to each other. Ridiculously close. What have you got? Not really anything. So I want to try to do as much damage as I can to them before they're even able to get to that point. And just delay. Looks like Ed has an ammo problem. Peekaboo, I see you. There goes another Shems. No pressure, but Evil Dead 2 Ash is capturing the point. Not only do I need to down all of these guys, I need to down him afterwards. And he's a hunter, so he's able to jump around and waste my fucking time, so the survivors are kind of playing this smart. Making me sweat a little bit here. And he's down. Damn, he got me. I don't give a fuck. You're coming with me. Oh, there's Hunter Ash. Okay, so I don't know what his play should have been there. Should he have actually come and helped me or help his team, or should he have just stayed on point? Probably come and help because Pablo was getting low on health. I'd probably be able to get him down. So yeah, with Puppeteer, Elites, and Boss, that's who I want to focus on with it. His basics are good for annoying them, I would say. Oh shit, all that I just did is gone. I bet he wishes he was Kelly right now with that meat hammer. Well, fuck. All of them are back and ready to capture this point. I'm gonna try to prevent it. Yeah, one thing I'll give credit to his basics for is they're fast at least. Their attacks are bitch smack, bitch smack. Whereas, like, you know, like Necro, for example, you'll see him slowly wind up for a hit. Get the hell off Pablo. Let him die.
The lost pages have been activated by the living. End their lives.
Lucky for me, Ed doesn't seem very good with the whole dodging thing. I don't know what I'm really going to do against that meat hammer. I got to get away and then swing. But yeah, that meat hammer, I think, strong. Looks like Evil Dead 2 Ash is running for Resurrection. Yeah, try to shoot me. Fuck. Forgot about his power, though. They both got off? Thanks, Annie. You didn't have to do that, but it sure helps me out. What? Come on. More boss, more elite. Annie made a pretty big fuck up there. She shouldn't have got off the point. Evil Dead 2 Ash would have been just fine. Nice hit. Figure I'll go for Hunter Ash too if he's set up some traps. Get that, yeah, get that juicy fear, baby. Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't see that Ed because he didn't have a fucking aura around him. I thought that was just Pablo's gimmick. Might as well get some basics in there. Just spam him at this point. So, an important thing to note if you like Puppeteer, you want to get better with Puppeteer. When you do the power possession, his little gimmick, look at her fear. That's how you really get fear up. So, I mean, their main purpose, in my experience with them, is basically just getting fear up and possessions up. Try to get a heavy, but he dodged that very well. Kudos. This Evil Dead 2 Ash is a bit of a pest to me. Fail grab. Get the hell off him, Pablo. I like him on the ground. Nah, Pablo, I think he's gonna bleed out. Let's get more points. Let's see what you're carrying, Ed. That's right, you're carrying the legendary. That is very good to know. Well, they got him up. Oh yeah, so my build for Puppeteer, elites, some boss, but really possession. Possession is the name of my game here. They got a point, but they didn't get it for free. Definitely whittled down their resources. Look at this bullshit. I put the marker down right where they were, and it's like equidistant to the fucking knife. I hope they fix that. Same with the survivors when they look like they're invisible, like Pablo. I mean, come on, guys. So if you look at the bottom of the bar, it's 24 or 214, 215, 216, 3247, 77, 78, 79. So that's basically when you max out Infernal Energy. That's what it does. Just slowly regenerates like that. They're probably collecting whatever resources they can. Shit. I'm guessing Pablo used the Shem for all of them, but I am having good fortune whittling these guys down. Before any of them notice I'm a possessed elite, might as well split up. Sometimes when the NPC elite uses lightning, that can come in real clutch. Oh, she's using her power. Don't you know I'm an elite puppeteer, though? The bullets ain't gonna really do much here. And that's why traps are powerful at these points, too. Get some free hits on them with that. Got her down. Now I'm just gonna unpossess, get out of it, and pull out the boss. So I guess if they're on it, they're they'll be able to pull her up just barely, but they're definitely sweating. Two down. Nice, knock him off the point. Both of them are off the point. I should look at that closely, but I wonder if when you're in capped as a survivor on the ground, if that counts as capturing. This looks like pretty much game right here. That fucking with them early definitely helped out. Alright, well that's a puppeteer game. Induce fear, focus on basics and boss, and just keep harassing them. How did Pablo get the most kills? He shouldn't be doing that. But, oh well. So yeah, he's really good for countering hunters. Alright, on to the last game. Alright. Oops. That's my flutist. I keep doing that. Anyway, sadly, we don't have a theme here of the new map with all three guys. But we're still on a small map. It's not the huge one. So, Necromancer. So they're all kind of different. So, Warlord, I like to focus on the basics and boss. Puppeteer, I like to focus on elites and boss. Warlord is different. I like to focus on basics and elites. Frankly, the only thing Evil Ash really does well is resurrect. Another bullshit dagger and page spawn. They're pretty close to each other. Not like on top of each other like the last game, but still. I'm wondering if the two warriors together, they both have Captain in their name. So maybe they're like some kind of squad. So we have three, there's the dark ones, you can hear them. We have all three warriors and one hunter. So they are, they don't have a support with them. However, they can really do a good job stun locking me. I've gone against three warriors, and it wasn't a hunter, but it was a support before, and it's rough. It's rough sometimes. Looks like he's coming here, so I'm going to trap this up. Hunter is doing what hunters should do, and just go off alone and collect all their shit. get in there and start harassing him. Let's see what you're carrying. So far, nothing. He starts off with a double barrel. And then he's got a fist, so he's not really suited for melee combat, especially now. Alright, well now I know. There's not much I can do with him here. I'm sorry, were you about to use this? As I'm driving, I'm looking at the map. He's kind of chasing it down. So that's why I keep going with it.
Our enemies have obtained another piece of the map. Use their
Still going for it, but I don't really want to fuck with a hunter because they're too fast. They do too much, they're too speedy, so maybe I can whittle these warriors down instead. Thankfully, too, they're all kind of split up, so they're not the walking death squad. I've seen some warrior teams. It's probably actually wiser to go for Scotty early, because if he doesn't have the axe, which he likely doesn't at this point, he's not too bad at taking down, but still for this guy, because he's not the greatest either. Heavy, light. Alright, there's a Shemps out of the way. Well, got him down pretty well. Sadly, not an in-cap.
try harder.
If I play it smart, I can make this a death trap. Mini ashes because resources. So yeah, traps are maxed out. Now I got the elite guys. They're slow, but man, are they powerful. Let's make them a little more powerful, shall we? So with Necro, really the big thing with him is the flutist. Everything else is standard, basic attacks, blah blah blah. But the flutist, that's what makes him unique and really makes the survivors go into situations they'd probably feel uncomfortable in. God damn it, no points. Yes, go in. Go in. It's waiting for you. This area sucks for infernal energy, though. It always pains me to float away from them, get away from them.
This isn't just light, it's illumination.
Can't do a possession? No, they've killed him pretty quickly. Be expected, they're all damage dealers. And I will take away their mode of transportation, though. Alright, looks like they fucked off. I don't know, actually. Warrior Ash really wants that car. I don't blame him. These guys can't run for shit. But since I know he's coming for the car, I'm just going to keep pushing it out. Alright, now he's making a U-turn. Still, just waste their time. They collected that map pretty quick, though. I don't know who that was. I would assume Hunter Ash. But hard to say, really. Looks like he got left behind. How sad. Let's give him some company, shall we? Looks like Henry's going back as he realizes they're giving me an advantage here. Alright, flutist up here, and let's get to it. Nice, got him. Another thing too is dismemberment damage when you start taking off their arms and stuff. If you possess that unit that like lost an arm, it'll get it back once you possess it. So it's like they wasted all those resources getting it down. Also, holy shit. Just from playing this game enough, I can tell that Henry has a legendary sledgehammer. Oh, it's gonna suck. So save Henry for last is kind of what I'm thinking here. Look at this guy, doing good against him. Got you down.
The lost pages of the Necronomicon have now been found. Consume the humans before they harness them.
As much as I want to capitalize on this, I need to go for that page. Even if I kill them both, it'll all be for naught if they capture the page here. So those are the two warriors. So over here, then it should be Scotty and Hunter Ash. They should know I'm here by now. Plan here is to trap this up with the flutist. And charge. I figure I'll just throw out the boss right now. 2 headshots, man. Get some good hits on Scotty. He did find a fireman's axe though, so yeah, he's dealing a lot of damage. Pretty solid, these two. They can really hold their own together. Oh, Scotty, I'll just whittle him down. There's Evil Dead 2 Ash. He went for my flutist and wasted time. Ah, he's using his power. They both use their power. I couldn't damage him and I got cucked. Feels bad. Hey, he doesn't have his power anymore, though. But he still has that legendary sledgehammer, lest I forget. I was worried that might be too far for the flutist. Still want to trap it up because Necromancer is pretty decent actually when it comes to fear. He's no puppeteer with it. Yeah, feel that legendary sledgehammer, baby. Just fucked up Warrior Ash with it. Get him scared again. Not gonna be able to get a reload in time. Oh, he dropped his sledgehammer. That's probably a good call. But yes, okay, your fist, whatever. Yeah, Necromancer though, there's a passive thing he has where the skeletons induce more fear into people. So, I mean, he's no puppeteer, but he is good at inducing fear. And holy shit, look at all of their health. If I spawn in an Elagos and do that electroshock thing, that'd probably be GG. Unfortunately, I don't have Elagos though. I just have Evil Ash or Evil Ash. You know the one. So I was saying how these two, the Page and Dagger being spawned together are bullshit. But you know what else is bullshit? Playing a Necro in this cave. You probably know where I'm going with this. But yeah, you put the flutist on top of the cave and it's gonna really waste their time. So trap up. I know I'm not getting this guy, but his buddy's coming up behind him. They're gonna struggle a little bit. All right, before I place the flutist, though, I do want to trap up this hallway. In case they do go for it, try to make it as painful as possible. If any of them has a sharp eye and a gun, they would be able to take it out.
Stop them before they take it.
Even though Scotty has a ranged weapon, he's also a warrior, so he's not going to do much with it. Ah, they lost the point. He's doing the invincibility thing. Might as well reload. Headshot, baby. Oh, where's your shield? Where's your shield, Henry? So far, though, I'd say Henry is probably the most formidable out of this team. Especially with that legendary. Holy shit. Oh, he didn't drop it this time. Hi, Scotty. Just knock those shields away. In case they try to leave. Yeah, this, the cave here is a pretty nasty, collection part. You can really make it a death trap in here. And bottlenecking and death trapping is what Necro, that's what he excels at. Where did that other trap thing go? That's weird. Again, if someone has a good eye, they should be able to see that Plutus, but realistically, there's only one hunter. Doubt they can do anything about it. Are you going to say hi to my Flutus again? Why don't I come with you? Oh, you try to use his power. Nice, they both got off the point. Henry realizes his mistake and jumped back on it. Henry with a legendary sledgehammer, though. That's like demon nightmares right there. Nightmare fuel. Fuck it, let's get some Evil Ash in here. So Henry's using his power. So try to dodge and just ignore him. Get some resurrection up in here. And he's dead. That's my Evil Ash. What a champion that guy is. Heavy. 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 As good as Scotty is for taking or giving out damage, he sure isn't good at receiving it. It's pretty easy to fuck up if you focus on him. Come on, together. It's another death. Henry's probably going to be able to get him up with his ability. Yeah, where did this thing go last time I went up here? It was weird. It, like, disappeared. It didn't even tell me it wasn't in operation. It just disappeared. Alright, so we got another flute up. There goes Scotty. Well, this is what happens now. Henry is really good, but if the rest of the team doesn't hold up, well. Just let my possession do its thing. Who knows, if I wait it out? Nah, he won't die. Not sure what Henry is doing, but if I'm able to possess him one more time, that should be GG's. Oh, you found a Shems. Lucky bastard. Max out possession. Come on. Ah, fuck. Just a little too late there. I don't really know what Henry's plan is here, but he's kind of just killing time. I try to possess a unit and jump in front of the car so he breaks it, but as you can see, that didn't exactly work out. Looks like he's going back into the cave, which is not fine with me. Notice how none of the dead people, it doesn't say a soul being carried. So if he wants to bring him back to help him out, he'll have to go in there. So that's why I want to take him out of the cave, get him far as fuck away. Apologies though, this is probably boring gameplay to watch. It's just what happens when one person is really strong and the rest of the team isn't. I mean, you take out the rest of the team and then just the guy will usually the strong ones induce fear and you just keep possessing them. Just the way of the game. There's his power, so dodge. Dodge. Can't dodge that. Well, I'll give Henry props for being tenacious at least. I guess I would be pretty tenacious too if I had a legendary sledgehammer. What the fuck was that? I hate how the demon dash gets caught on the environment sometimes. Alright, whatever. This should be able to kill him. Looks like they fixed this spot. This spot right here, Circus Cages, you can get stuck in there. God damn it! He has like 1 health left. If you just look at him wrong, he's gonna go down. Henry, my man, it's over. It's GG. Accept it. Accept your fate. Ah, shit, he gets to that car. It'd be cool if the cars had like a handbrake feature. Kind of like in Friday the 13th. You can get good with the cars in that one. I'm here to greet you, Henry. Remember all the skeletons you killed? Oh, they're coming back now. Well, that was a little painful at the end there. But GG's. Same with the tunnel. If you're playing Necro in the tunnel, you can spawn a flutist on top of it, and it'll be underground, so they really won't be able to do shit about it there.
Our time has come. Humankind will drown in the blood of darkness for eternity.
Yeah, three warriors, 1 hunter. I would actually do a 3 warriors and 1 support. Anyways, that's Necro for you, and that's all 3. Take care.